challenging times. And it is true that I am the hope and change guy, but even the hope and change guy sometimes feels like, man, nothing gonna change, and I'm not you know, I was telling Michelle the other day, I just don't know about humans. You know, we can do some amazing, beautiful things, and then sometimes we're just chimps. I mean, we just don't seem to be able to get our act together, and do terrible things to each other. And look, you know, that's the human condition, and so we have to work through that. I will tell you the things that I am hopeful about. And this dates back through my presidency. One of the great privileges of being president is you get to travel everywhere and meet all kinds of folks. I know we could put together a better society and better outcomes for our kids than we have currently. And that keeps me going, right? And the second thing that makes me hopeful is the fact that this generation of young people coming up behind us have good instincts about what's right and what's wrong and what's true and what's not. And what I mean by that is, I think instinctively, this generation of young people is less likely to be prejudiced, more accepting of diversity and inclusion. It's not perfect, but I would say that if you look at young people today, they don't go around saying, I should be treating somebody just because they don't look like me, or they have a different faith, or they dress a little bit differently. We'll be able to build on success. And we'll be able to get more resources around success and around proven models. But it always comes down to our, you know, when you strip away all the verbiage and the, you know, the stuff that you writing for grant programs and all the academic language, all that. All right, are more kids reading? Interacting with the criminal justice system?
Amen.
Are more of them graduating?
Yes.
If I can, in very simple terms, say the MBK programs in X number of cities, here's where they started, 5 years later, here's where they are. It's been scrubbed, it's been certified, this is true. People will listen. They will. Now that doesn't mean that there won't still be resistance from folks who just don't want to pay taxes, and they just, and to you know, we still have to do the stories around, you know, just people caring about these kids and not and recognizing that if these kids are doing well, everybody's going to be doing better. You know, I mean, imagine all the resources we are spending, right, because of our feet. And you know, imagine all the possibilities that are lost because so many of our young people are lost. And some of them are lost right now. I mean, right here in Chicago, one thing I hope we are willing to do also in these conversations, because sometimes I think in progressive circles we are not willing to do this, is acknowledge, I mean, some of our kids right now, it's not inherent, but they're lost. Yeah. You know, if they are walking down the street and just smacking people, yeah. If you got teenagers who are carjacking folks, you know, yes, that's a problem. You know, I mean, we can give all the sociological issues behind it. But the truth is, yes, people are going to be scared.
Mm-hmm.
Folks are going to want to lock them up even if they feel bad about it. And they're less likely to invest.
Right.
And so part of the reason I'm saying that is because I want us to be honest and realistic in the work that we do.
Yeah.